Well, Chris, here we are, back again. Game 2 from Team Toledo Ice House in beautiful Toledo, Ohio. Every man's dream is to travel to Toledo, Ohio in early November. Enjoy the weather. Hasn't been too bad here today. Sunny day. We enjoyed a nice lunch. You know, we surprised Frickers by waltzing in there with 40 people unexpectedly on an NFL football Sunday, so that was what it was. The Huber family was a little bit delayed on their lunch.
We were. That's okay. The always dicey, show up and surprise 40-plus people.
We've had a number of those adventures over the years.
Yes. Food was great, though. I can't pretend like Frickers food isn't great. I want to be angry. I just can't. Had a bite of that chicken pizza, and
right,
all was right with the world.
It's always a very specific strategy to try to blindside a restaurant with 40 people. Get the boys out of there with some carpooling. Throw them in a few cars, get them back for warm-ups while some adults stay behind and pay the checks.
But Tim, you had the opportunity to catch up with a couple of boys on the ride back. Any insights on the carpool?
I was the carpool leader with a car full of smelly teenage boys. I did discover that certain boys' farts smell worse than the others. This is according to them, not my own personal experience. They were commenting on whose farts are worse, who had worse BO, and also a relatively inappropriate name for a local Toledo tavern. The proper name of it is, I gotta make sure I get this right. What was the actual name of it? You remember?
Something about a bowl, I think, might have been involved.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe a chicken?
It's called Cock and Bowl. It's a legit name. Of course, the boys call it something different, as you might only imagine. So there was that. Very little talk about hockey strategy or anything like that. But they're in good spirits. That's all we can ask.
Coach Fink did have an opportunity to review the tape while we were at Frickers. I noticed him deep in strategery. I don't think we'll see any major changes to the lines today. I think he liked the offensive pressure of the boys. They had 40-plus shots, holding the. Well, I guess before I say that, Tim, I did have the opportunity also to catch up a couple parents on the opposing team. Can confirm pronunciation is Pillar, not Pillar.
Pillar, all right.
And I will let the record reflect. Tim thought it was Pillar. I was sure it was Pilar, and I was wrong. But anyway.
Oh well.
10 seconds.
The Pillar Hockey Academy.
Which I guess now that you look at the logo, there are multiple pillars. I guess it makes sense.
Yeah. There's an ECHL team that is locally here. The
Walleye.
The Walleye.
Still in existence,
Yep.
affiliate of the Red Wings.
Yep.
I believe also the Grand Rapids, somebody or others? I don't know. Somewhere up in Michigan. But yes, they are the East Coast affiliate of the Red Wings.
So as we talked about before, for those of you who joined us earlier, the Capitals will be playing the same team that we played earlier. The Pillar Hockey Academy. We have the same DJ, house DJ.
I mean, a couple misses. We had
but overall I'd give it a B+ from earlier. It's good.
Yeah, I think that's probably a little generous. I'd probably be closer to B, but we've definitely heard worse.
Definitely heard worse.
Let's clean up that Toledo Walleye stat. So official affiliates of the Grand Rapids Griffins,
Okay.
the AHL, and the Detroit Red Wings of the NHL.
It's all part of the Red Wings.
All part of the Red Wings organization. So we'll have Slunkel, Mass, Huber, Letestu, and Caffin with Luca Fink in goal. Boomer's going to take a skate. Oh, I think we do have the same officiating. Is this the same officiating
I
crew?
believe so.
I don't know.
No, I believe one of them might be this.
I'm not sure.
The far guy is definitely different. The guy closer to us might be the same. The younger
Possibly.
one. So here we go again. Boys will be make friends quickly, I'm sure. Usually the second game is typically a little chippier as they get to know each other and play a little feistier. So we'll see if their energy holds up. Sunkel here plays it off the board. Mass is going to chase it down. Go back off the board. So Huber tries to get it net front, but off the shin of the goalie. Baffin hammers one a little wide of the net.
Oh no.
West fighting for it there. This is Letestu back with the benefit of an errant pass there by Pillar that otherwise could have been a dangerous shot opportunity. No call there. Pillar player goes down, comes up. West is going to shove him on the ground again. Huber over to Mast. Mast is going to dump it to try to get a line change there. They finish the line change. So now we have Alexander the Great, the Warden. Oh boy, Betts. Hughes and Racer back on D.
Nice shot by Ezra here battling. Dangerous pass to the neutral zone, but was able to clean it up.
Alexander the Great. Good keep by the Warden. Again, backhanded.
Nice play by Aiden there, Tim. Getting it deep.
Aiden sends it in and see if the forwards can do something with it. Warden chasing it down. Nice pressure by Luke. Alexander in the far corner there. He's the one pursuing. And Betts couldn't quite keep it in. This is Hughes back. Stick tangle up there. They're either going to call a hook or a hold. One or the other. So whistle blown.
Yeah, it's going to be on Aiden.
So we're going to call that one on Aiden for holding a stick. Called it for holding a stick. That's what they called him.
So penalty killing line of Sunkel, Huber, Letestu, and Mahaffey, I think will be replacing Aiden. Minute 30 goes up.
This will be Sunkel on the face-off. Played over in the direction of Letestu. This is Huber chasing it down here. Pretty good angle taken there by Boomer to try to intercept that pass, but Pillar does manage to get it out, and they dump it into their offensive zone. The Agent of Chaos back there to play it. Trying to get it up to Sunkel. Pillar with the stop, Fink with the save. Luca jumps on it, whistle blown, so we'll have a defensive zone face-off for the Capitals.
54 seconds remain in the minor penalty to the Pillars, the Pillar Pillars.
Luca decided on that shot another one was going to bite the dust.
Oh, man. A+, Tim.
That shot leaves the zone, or that pass leaves the zone through the neutral zone. This is Huber, almost with a nice little offensive attempt. Great job on the backhand pass. He's going to get it back up to the D-men, up to the Agent of Chaos, back behind the net. Sunkel and Huber kind of combining to interfere with that pass by Pillar. Mahaffey has it here.
Smart play there.
Nice job from Huber to immediately pass it over to Sunkel. Sunkel taking it deep into the offensive zone. He's looking for a pass to Huber. Boomer's got it here around the back of the net, back up to Mahaffey, and unfortunately the Caps let that one exit their offensive zone. So they're going to have to reset. That's Letestu with the puck. He had some pressure, but he got rid of it and got it over to Mahaffey. So So Pillar is back to full strength now. I'm sorry, the Caps are. Aiden comes out of the box.
Nice kill by the Caps there. That's a frustrating kill if you're on the other side of that.
And not really anything doing at all for the power play of Pillar on Mountain. This is Dye. He's going to dump it in. Barnett's back there chasing it. See if the Caps can keep it in here. Wallace does, momentarily anyway. Up, off
Should
the
be
board.
icing if... Interesting.
No icing. Puck loops here. This is Wallace. He's going to take it himself with a shot. Puck still loose, and then Dye goes sliding into the goal.
Boys jumping up here early, Tim. Unfortunate early penalty for the Caps that they were able to weather, but I like where they're at. A couple shifts in. This is really the first shift that Micah, Peyton, and Kalen have been on. Probably the top line for the Caps this weekend.
If we're scoring based on human bodies in the net, the Caps are up 1-0 because Peyton went right into the goal on that one. Puck coming back here. This is Caffin. Nice defensive pressure. Good body check. Oh, dangerous play there. Pillar managed to get it right across the crease. Dive passes it over to Barnett. He's going to backhand it into the deeper part of the neutral zone, but Caps can't keep possession.
A little bit of miscommunication there by the Caps.
Caffin goes down on they did call the trip. So Caps have a delayed penalty here. Let's see if they get their goalie out.
I think he's going.
He's gone. Caps still have it.
Oh,
That's
I don't
the
think
man.
Micah knew.
Yeah, he didn't know. Let's see if Barnett can keep it. So the whistle's blown now, and the Caps are going to go on a power play.
So we have a conversation. Boomer is engaging with something here.
He's clarifying whether the local restaurant's name is Cock and Bull or something else. That's what he's doing.
I think he knows what the name is, Tim. So Sunkel, Huber, and Mast will stay on for the power plays. The power play line was really just out there.
Puck left the zone. Caps struggling to get it back here. That's Racer. And now Mast with the puck.
Oh,
Pretty good shot there by Mast. Going for the far side. Soccer, we call that the far post shot. It's good place to try to put it, but nice play by the goalie.
yeah, nice reaction by the goalie. Probably did the Caps a favor there by freezing the puck. That was wide of the net. That was probably going to take a wicked angle off the back, and Braden was going to struggle to keep that one in with how fast it was coming.
Sunkel plays it off the backboard. Mast is there. Eyes are up, trying to figure out a good place to put it. High danger. So he's just going to turn around. He almost really had a shot himself there. I think he was surprised that he found himself so open. Now he had a whole gaggle of boys battling for the puck. This is Racer. His shot's deflected. Huber's right there in front. Now he's behind. Still Huber fighting for it. Racer steps up, tries to keep it in, but cannot. Sunkel's racing back. Hughes is also back there on defense.
Oh, it's going to be
That's
sent
going
the
to be
length.
icing. I'll tell you what, Chris, number 15 on Pillar. It's a big kid, and he can move.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he plays on power play, penalty kill, every other shift.
Yep.
Getting his minutes.
He's got some wheels.
I don't know that Pillar's got 3 full forward lines. Looks like they dress
Look at
7
a short
forwards.
bench. The warden here is on the face-off. Puck is still loose. Nobody has controlled it yet. Still a loose puck, center ice. Now Betts has it. Alexander the Great, back to Caffin. Fires it to the opposite corner of the offensive zone. Pillar regains possession momentarily. Now they have it. Testu and Caffin back. Alexander the Great also back checking. Pretty good pass there by Pillar, but couldn't quite connect. Dad counsel for the Caps insisted it was a slash, uncalled by the referees. So Luca's going to freeze that one. Whistle blown. Clock stopped. 6:39 left in the first.
And I think unfortunately Wesley just too strong on his skates there. I think if he goes down, he probably gets one. Certainly would never encourage drawing a penalty. I mean, just skated through it. There's no question. It's like a hack right at the top of Wesley's boot there.
Larson on this face-off. Shot sent wide by Fink. Kohler still just regains possession, sending another shot that's off target. Barnett and Mahaffey chasing it down on the close side here. Loose puck offsides.
So we'll do it again here. 6:16 remaining in the first period. Larson, Barnett, and Dye will stay on. Wallace and Mahaffey on defense.
Mahaffey. Nice touch by
Ooh, baby.
Wallace.
Oh, baby.
Good job by Ruben there. It's a one-touch pass.
Oh, great try by
Reach around
Peyton.
goal there by Peyton. Almost snuck one in on the wraparound. Mahaffey and Wallace are back here on defense. Ooh, nifty little move there.
Nice
A good
save.
stop by Luca Fink. Nice job.
Yeah, Henry doing a nice job escorting that gentleman outside the high danger area, but a really nice move there to regain his composure. Get a shot off. We'll have a full line change here for the Caps. Central Mass, Huber, Racer, Hughes. Yeah, Pat Benatar. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Like the eclectic mix. This is Huber. He does have Mass on his left. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Boomer's going to take it himself, sends a rocket over the net. Hughes keeps it in. Nice little baseball hand-eye coordination there by Boomer to knock that puck out of the air and put it back on the ice. Now it's back in the neutral zone. Good physical play by Mass there.
Oh, no.
Now we're going to get a penalty called on the Caps.
That's another one on Aiden.
So Aiden, I believe, will go back to the box again.
Oh.
Interference called on Aiden Hughes.
Sunkel and Huber will stay out. Wesley and Caleb on defense. Luca's going to freeze that.
Face-off goes right to Luca. Freezes the puck, so we'll do it all over again.
Wesley, okay, there we go. Some confusion on the face-off there. Nice job by Caleb to get it out of there.
Huber is going to send another shot on goal. Rosen by or puck.
Oh, they're going to play it.
Oh, he did
Interesting.
not freeze it. Had it for a second and released it.
This is their player.
There he goes. Tapping back there. A little diving defensive play by Sunks. Caffin sends
Nice
it
play.
off the board. Caffin gathers it up over there. Tried to send it to Alexander, but kind of fired it over his head. Caffin gets it again, off the board again. That's Letestu battling for it there. Alexander comes away with it.
You got time.
Here he comes. He's got time. He's got space. Plays it around the board, but short-handed. Don't have anybody there at the moment. Caffin and Letestu back on defense here. Call sides. Black
12
and
seconds.
black
Yeah,
and yellow's back.
I was gonna leave it, but it's just like
It's back.
I'm not sure if we're in a random situation here outside of penalties. I just don't know that a lot of thoughts have been put into the playlist, Tim. I realize you're at B plus. I mean, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
Probably gonna downgrade my score
Yeah.
here in game 2. They're gonna go with the same ones. If you're gonna be the rink DJ, you gotta have enough songs you can make it through an entire weekend and have minimal repeats. I mean, if you're repeating in the same weekend occasionally, that's acceptable. Repeating in the same game is completely unacceptable.
Unacceptable. I mean, here we go.
So back to the Agent of Chaos here. Alexander attempted a one-touch pass in the direction of the Warden, but it's picked off by Filler. Oh, Mahaffey was trying to pass it to Alexander, but he didn't quite get it, so the Filler keeps it in here.
Caps probably need to get a change here sooner rather than later.
Yeah, they need to get it out of their
Heavy
defensive
legs.
zone and dump it, change. That's not the dump we wanted.
No, that might be icing.
Now we have icing, so the Caps will get a chance to change.
Yeah, so a little out of sync there. 2:45 remaining in the first period. Feels like this group hasn't had as much ice time as they have been. Larson, Barnett, and Dye have just been out of sorts with the. They missed a power play just because they were just out there before. A couple penalty kills, so we'll see if these guys can get it going here.
Larson on the face-off, Barnett to his left, Dye to his right. Caffin, Racer, the defensive pair back at the blue line.
Oh,
More
man.
controls, and here they come. They're going to get a shot on goal.
That's going to be a trip. That's probably a penalty shot.
They're going to call a
Probably a
trip here.
penalty shot. Oh, wow.
So they
Thought
have
the
a
Caps had it a couple
delayed
times.
penalty here.
They're not going to.
They've now gone empty net.
They've
Fuller
touched
has because
the
of the
puck
delayed
a couple
penalty.
times. Kalen, hopefully.
Still haven't blown the whistle, despite the fact that the Caps have made some contact with the puck a few times here. It's Larson battling for it, and then Racer as well. Finally, they blow the whistle.
Do we remember what the penalty
Really
was?
late.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
just bizarre.
See if they remember what the penalty is.
That was a trip on Racer.
Yeah, seeing if they remember what it is.
I think they're questioning if it's a penalty shot.
Calling it a penalty shot. So the penalty shot is called, unimpeded to the goalie. So Filler's going to get a penalty shot on Fink because he was unimpeded to the goalie, and they're calling the intentional penalty. So we've got number 7 coming out here. Hopefully Luca stands tall here. A little bit of an explanation here from the official with Luca.
Luca said, "I've been playing pond hockey for years, boys. I know how this
do
goes."
this. So here we come. Shot. So with the penalty shot, Filler takes a 1-0 lead on the Caps here. 1:57 left in the first.
Caps playing pretty well here. That's just kind of unfortunate. Got caught out of position. The Sunkel, Nash, Huber, Racer, Hughes stand in.
See if the Caps can fight back here and get the neutralizing goal. They've had some chances with some offensive threats here, but yet to bury one. I'm going to say that the DJs have about 21 songs that they have that they'll just repeat. Huber off the board, Mass down there. Nice chance there by the Caps. Racer sends one back towards the net. Nice check there by Sunkel. Huber fires one on goal again. Sent away by the Pillar goalie. That's Mast with the puck behind the net. Back out towards the blue line. Racer tried to keep it in. He couldn't. He passes it right to the center of the ice where Pillar has it. They're going to fire one. It's number 15 has a menacing shot. Missed. This is Mast. Let's see if Huber can keep this one in. He does. Takes a little bit of a shot to the board. I think he got the wind knocked out of him. That one was uncomfortable with the way he landed up against the board there. So Huber is in some discomfort over on the Caps bench. Maybe a wrist or a stomach.
I just think it's all uncomfortable right there. All uncomfortable.
Didn't look pleasant. Pretty hard check right on the board area, or the bench area of the board. This is Warden shot on goal, but deflected by the Pillar goalie. That's Betts applying some pressure. Puck is loose behind the Caps defensive goal. Mahaffey. Warden. Betts has the puck. About 5 seconds left in the period. 2 seconds left. Clock stopped. Warden's going to take this face off. That's going to end the period with Pillar up 1-0 on the Caps due to a penalty shot.
Honestly, pretty even period. Caps 8 shots, obviously not able to convert on any of them yet. Pillar 7 shots, converting on the 1 penalty shot. I mean, physicality, probably not quite as high as the last game. I think you got heavy legs. I think this is the 4th game for Pillar this weekend, 3rd game for the Caps, plus, a big night out last night. Luka playing really well there behind in the pipes.
He's had a couple really nice stops.
Mike Betts taking over kind of the words of instruction while Coach Fink has a discussion about some of the calls, I would imagine. Caps are in this game, Tim. They're not just in this game. Pillar's got a couple dangerous skaters. Obviously, 15's got some skill, got some speed, got some size. I don't know that
12 as well, pretty skilled player.
But I don't know this is a situation where the Caps are going to get out-skated. I don't know that they're going to get themselves outworked. They just got to stay in this game, get a couple to fall here.
Caps are going to need to find ways to get some shots in the corners of the net. A lot of shots, but a lot of them right into the logo of the Pillar goalie. I know it's asking a lot to aim the shot with that level of precision in the corners, but that's what makes it big boy hockey. This is West.
Oh. So something Pillar's really good at, Tim, if you watch, they clean the front of the net out. I mean, you can just watch Barnett just getting harassed here in the front of the net. That is something they're clearly focused on.
And Barnett's not going to get any size advantage down there. He's working, putting in all the work. This is Dye.
Got an angle here, though.
Dye has a puck here. Pass over to Larson. They're going to call offsides on that one. Been several ill-timed offsides today from the Caps, and many of them I just think are really questionable calls. And several of them I don't think they were offsides, but they're getting called offsides.
The Boom's going to return to the lineup here. That's good, looking good. Looks like his glove is worse for wear there. Some exposed padding. Last minute instructions here for Mast and Huber on the wing.
Sunkel and Huber battling There's a couple of the pillar players over here on the close board where we can't see it. Now the puck pops out. Huber. That's Racer that manages to keep it in. Huber sends it over there. There we go. Good job. Huber over to Mass. Boomer put it on net. It bounced off, and then Mass finished it off for the tying goal.
I'll tell you what, I know he's my kid, but Boomer physically willing the puck into the zone there. There we go. There's one back for Luca.
So with that assist from Boomer Huber, Hayden Mass puts in the goal. Tied up 1-1.
Good to see this line get going. Dude looks like a ladies' an interesting call as well. Where are we at on Aerosmith, Tim?
I don't know. What are they up to these days? I heard a refresh is coming on the Aerosmith ride at Disney World. I don't know if they're rebranding it and it's not going to be, I think it's still going to be Aerosmith. I think that they're updating it in some way, shape, or form. One of my favorite rides at Disney World, actually.
That's a great ride. I think we're
Studios.
0 to 60 in 2 or 3 seconds. I mean, that's the thing,
a great
right?
start, and it just kind of never stops.
What's the name of that thing?
It's Aerosmith's Rock and Roller Coaster.
Rock and Roller Coaster.
Right tucked back there in the corner. Nice spot in Hollywood Studios, right next to the Tower of Terror, which is another one of my favorites.
Yeah, Tower of Terror can take a break. I don't love Tower of Terror. Ezra.
Back out toward the blue line. Hughes is going to send it back deep.
It's going to go the length.
That's going to be icing.
11:56 remaining in the second period. All tied up here. One apiece. Warden Betts. Alexander the Great. Mahaffey.
We have a
And
couple
Wallace.
funny things that have happened with the Dye family over time at Disney World. I remember us, one of the first times we took the boys there, we discovered the logic between just because the kids are tall enough to ride a ride doesn't mean they necessarily should ride a ride. That never crossed our mind until we took the boys on the Tower of Terror, Gabe and Peyton, when they were younger. Here comes Pillar. Nice deflection there by Wallace. Some high sticking to bring it down, but we'll take it. Warden sends it along.
Hey,
So we put the boys on the Tower of Terror with us, and they by the time you're locked in, you realize that they're not happy at all. But by then it's too late. They're strapped in. You can't stop the ride. They're
This is
terrified.
happening.
There's going to be a shot on Luca. Nice stop. Puck's still loose. We got off the ride, and Peyton was absolutely
It's offside,
terrified.
thank you. You just hated it.
Absolutely terrified, just screaming, and Katie and I felt terrible. Gabe wasn't happy either, but Peyton in particular was just completely terrified. Now, looking back, it's not so bad now because it's one of their favorite rides, and they love it when we go there, but we felt like the worst parents ever.
A similar situation with Tizzy in the mine ride, the Seven Doors mine ride.
That's a great ride too, by the way.
I think she might have been 2.5, 3 years old. Didn't really know what was happening, and by the time we knew what was about to happen to her, assuming she was going to love it, it was just too late. You have that moment.
Yep. So once they're in, they're in. They're not going to stop it for you.
Good battle by Dye here.
Peyton
Taking
back
out the
there.
frustration of that roller coaster.
Really mad about the Tower of Terror still.
Oh boy.
Just pops out.
Dangerous.
Pillar has it. Wes is getting some pressure there. Puck goes out of play.
Oh, I tell you what, Wes, I don't know that he knows how much he saved us there because that puck pops up and there is nobody. I mean, Caleb's doing his best to bail out as he recognizes what's happening, but at best, Caleb's fighting off a 2-on-1 there.
Larson takes this face off. Nice touch from Kalen to get it back towards Wes. Now Pillar comes away with a good pressure by Wes there. Here comes number 12. Letestu comes in. That was Barnett sacrificing the body. Shut that attack down.
Oh boy.
Ooh, dangerous pass there from Larson right to the center. Luckily,
Late whistle.
Luka pounces on it. Luka jumped on it, froze the puck, so on a face-off in a Caps defensive zone.
Heck of an effort by Kalen Barnett there on the back check. Just going full Superman. So we've got Hayden Boomer, the old open face Hayden sandwich, Letestu, and Caffin.
Huber sends it up into the neutral zone, trying to get it to Sunkel. Now Pillar has it again. This is Letestu fighting for it back there. Ooh, wow. Puck just in all kinds of dangerous places there. That was a quick whistle. A little pushing and shoving from Huber. And number 15, I believe. But it dissipates quickly. Boomer having a little conversation with the ref there.
I think
Caffin comes in to share his opinion.
Believe all's well that ends well. Maybe. Either way, defensive zone face-off here for Sunkel.
Down to less than 10 minutes here in the second. Racer stepping up there. Gonna call offsides there.
I think we've got okay, great instruction. Also, strong beard choice.
Yeah, I saw that. It's kind of got the Abe Lincoln.
Now we got a soul patch. We got full like chin beard. I mean, I suppose if you're gonna do it, do it the way you want to do it.
You think that's a leftover Halloween costume, or do you think he's rocking that 365?
Tim, I don't know, but he's certainly not shy about it.
No, he's proud of it. Mass, bring it in here.
Oh,
fires one. Second goal. Is that Sunkel or Mass? That was Mass.
That's Mass.
Yeah, awesome. Great shot by Hayden Mass. Just fires it top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies.
There they are. I think it's the same goalie as well. I don't, unless they switch, unless they've got, another skate, they go back and forth. I don't see two goalies dressed on the Pillars bench.
Yeah, you're right.
So I think this guy's, this person is 5 periods into a pretty long day and potentially a pretty long weekend. I don't know. Who's to say?
Yeah, be careful about calling that person him. You just never know.
You don't know.
Like yesterday, we don't know if you can say Pirates or not.
I mean, well, they don't, and they don't.
We don't. They don't.
And the Pirates certainly don't call themselves Pirates. Tim astutely pointed out the Pirates have wiped almost all references to Pirates off the Rocky River Pirates.
Yeah.
Their social media presence. Not sure why. Man, we're back with Cotton Eye Joe. I mean,
here we go again. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Cotton Eye Joe.
Oop.
Alexander tried to get a stick on him, Mahaffey. He knew what he wanted to do with the puck before he got there. Sent it in the direction of Alexander the Great.
It's kind of all out of position here. Here we go.
Mahaffey going down behind the net, behind the Caps defensive net. Lost control of it, so Pillar gets it back. Mahaffey applying pressure there, causing some chaos back there.
Just absolutely ruining people's days behind the net.
Agent of chaos. Here comes Alexander the Great.
Oh boy.
Press goes down center ice. Henry causing more chaos up near the blue line there. See if Alexander can come away with this one. Goes down on the ice. Puck still loose back there behind the Caps net.
Structure breaking down a little bit here.
Yeah, a little sloppy, but now Walsh is going to send it. It's going to be icing.
So Larson, Dye, Barnett, Letestu, and Caffin going to step on here. 8 minutes remaining in the second period. Caps have spent probably the last 2 minutes down here. Going to have to start step one, break this thing out.
Larson on the face-off. Letestu up to Dye. Dye's got Barnett streaking down left-hand side. He's going to dump it. There's Barnett. He's there to receive it. See if the Caps can keep it down there. Dies in front of the net, trying to set up shop. Nice. Caffin picks it off. Let's see if the Caps can get something going again here. Caffin's got it. A little confusion there on who was going to take the puck. Barnett ends up with a shot a little wide of the goal. Back up towards the blue line to Caffin. Caffin beautiful shot! Wesley Caffin with an absolute rocket.
Tim, I don't want to point anything out. And first of all, great shot by Wesley. I counted 3 passes in the offensive zone.
3 passes in the offense, and that's a magic number.
I counted 3 passes in the offensive
As
zone.
mentioned in the last game. I've always told Wesley, buddy, just shoot. Just don't stop believing, bud. Eventually one's going to go in.
So now we're in a better spot with the music. We haven't heard this one yet. We understand the relevance to why you're playing it.
Everything feels better
Sure.
when you're winning, Chris. You can play whatever you want if the Caps are winning. See if they can hold on here and keep this up. Really nice shot by Wes. He's got, I wouldn't even say it's arguably, it is the hardest shot on the team. He gets a hold of it, he just absolutely ripped one. Goalie just didn't see it. Here comes Boone, who also has a high velocity shot. See if he can get something on net. Here comes the pillar. Hughes, backhanded pass up toward the blue line, direction of Mast. Racer plays it back off the boards, getting it over to Mast. Mast, center ice, tried to get it to Huber, but bouncing puck goes over Boomer's stick.
Yeah, we're just kind of back and forth at this point. Everybody's...
Nice little move there by Racer with a backhanded pass to avoid the pressure of the forward coming in. That one goes out of play.
Is Journey good, Tim?
Journey?
Yeah, is Journey good?
Yeah, I'm a Journey fan. I like Journey.
Are we sure?
I mean, it's all subjective, Chris.
I think Journey has good songs. Journey's probably
You're asking,
good.
are they good people in the band?
No.
Like,
I mean, is it good?
Are
Is
they
it
good
good?
citizens?
Yeah, I
So
mean,
have no idea.
is it a good? Are they good? Are they good at what they? They're probably they're
Oh, yeah,
certainly good at what they do.
Their catalog is so huge. I'm sure they have plenty of bad songs, but they also have plenty of classic hits.
Okay.
Don't Stop Believing. Separate Ways is a classic one. I'm playing that one on the boat all the time. Summertime. Caps fighting for the puck here.
But they're not like AC/DC.
No, I wouldn't put them in that category. Some people certainly would, but I would not personally. Oh, the Warden. Nice little wraparound. He ripped one. Turned away by the goalie. Here comes Pillar again. Mahaffey. Creating some chaos back there. Mahaffey has it again. Just going to ring it off the board over to his defensive partner, Wallace. Up to Alexander the Great, who backhands it to the Warden. Here comes the Warden. Trying to initiate a jailbreak there. Wallace. Goalie deflects it. Now Dye passes this one up, deflected. Wallace hammered one.
Careful with that stick there. Henry's by himself here. He's got some help now.
Yeah, Wallace is coming back. Peyton's back there now. Peyton gets this puck. He's going to send it across the ice. He's trying to get it through the neutral zone in the direction of Larson.
You're gonna wave it off. You got to play that.
Bouncing puck all over the place here. That's Wallace. He fires it down. Tried to fire it down behind the board. He still has the puck. To Barnett. Back off the board in the direction of Mahaffey now. Caffin, that was a loose puck there momentarily. Caffin got a shot on goal. This is Dye chasing it from behind as well as Caffin. Let's see if Peyton can get in the way of this one. He cannot. Really nice shot by Pillar.
Took it upstairs.
Right up on the top of the net where Luca couldn't get to it. So it's going to be 3-2.
Yeah. Took it upstairs. A heck of a back check by Peyton there. Just, oh, nothing wrong with the effort. That's just a great shot by that kid.
Yeah,
Truly,
really nice
that's
shot.
a great shot.
Peyton was about a foot away from getting his stick enough into the business to deflect it, but just couldn't quite get there. Good deflection by Caffin. Testy across ice. Nice one-touch pass to Mast. He gets it to Sunkel. Bodies flying all over the place. Good deflection by Huber there. Offsides.
Oh, gosh.
Caps avoid another offensive threat with the offsides call there.
Well, I tell you what, you know what? At least they're calling it both ways. I got to be honest. I didn't see that one either.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was, and I'm just not paying attention to it. But oh my goodness, absolute gift. I think there's probably more offside called in these last two games than possibly the last 4 weeks.
For the last one, I thought there was a lot of poor offsides calls.
Oh boy.
That was a dangerous situation for the Caps, staying up avoiding Mast to Sunkel. He's got Huber. Huber dumps it in. See if the Caps can attack this puck and keep it in. I don't think they're going to be able to. Well, here comes Sunkel. He had something to say about it. Back to the neutral zone. It's going to be offsides. Huber was sending it in, but the Caps were in the process of a line change. Alexander was across the blue line, trying to get off the bench and on the right side of the blue line.
Yeah, Coach Racer and Boomer having a differing of opinion on that line change there. Just tough timing. What are you going to do?
Ooh. Caps need to get a hold of this puck. A lot of dangerous chances for Pillar around our net. This is Alexander. Betts is streaking down the center as well. Alexander puts it on net now. Betts has a nice backhanded pass to the Warden.
Action slowing down here a little bit.
Hughes is going to chase this one down. He's got number 15 right on his heels. Racer. Betts. He sent it the length of the ice. We're going to call icing on that one. Again.
I think we're at 4.
It's a big enough party foul to play it twice in a game.
Is this T-Pain?
3 times is unheard of.
I think it's T-Pain.
No.
No?
It's actually DJ Khaled. I don't know. Yeah, but he might be singing with T-Pain, but the song is a DJ Khaled song.
And 1:30 here remaining in the second period.
Mahaffey takes a shot.
This is a good shot there.
Yeah, Michael Larson with another goal on the weekend.
Not sure who that was from, but whoever it was from, it was a great pass. I don't know if it was Barnett, Peyton, possibly both of them. Probably not at the same time, but great goal by Micah there. He's turned himself into a really nice net front player.
So with Micah's goal, the Caps find themselves up 4-2. With just over a minute left in the second. Wallace to Mahaffey. Trying to find somebody to pass it to. He finds Larson.
Oh, baby.
Dye with a nice pass to Larson. Little give and go there. Peyton trying to pick up his stick. He's being shoved down back on the ice in front of the net. A lot of pushing and shoving
Kalen's
going on
got it
there.
here.
This
Watch
is
this.
Caden. Barnett almost buried one. Cap's still battling. Whistle blown.
What's the whistle?
I'm not sure what the whistle's for there. Oh, he froze the puck, I guess.
I mean, that whistle's before the puck's off Micah's stick.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
A lot of physicality going on in front of the net. I think the referee.
Oh, you know what it
waiting for
is?
reason to
That's
blow
what
the
it
whistle.
is, Tim. Look at this.
There's a penalty.
Penalty. I got to be honest. I don't think the refs have done a terrible job. I don't love everything we've seen, but it's kind of like last game.
Well, what the call was, I just like to know what he was called for.
So Mass, Sunkel, and Huber will take their turn on the power play line. Wallace and Caffin on defense. Good options up high for the Caps.
Loose puck behind the net, controlled by Hiller momentarily, but Boomer and Sunkel managed to win it back. Now it's loose in the neutral zone again.
Yeah, so I think we're going to hit a little bit here in the third period, Tim. I think you just started to see it happen, and it's going to ramp. So I think the Caps would certainly take up 4-2 on this team coming into the third period with a minute left on the power play. Caps again, good pressure, 21 shots on goal to Pilar's 12, including the one penalty shot, so probably more like 11 shots on goals.
Really nice period by the Caps. Despite going down 1-0 early in the game. First, they've fought their way back to 4-2 lead. Still close game, obviously. Probably a little less physical the first two periods than the first game, but as Chris mentioned at the end of the period, it really started to ramp up there. It's going to be the last period now for the day that these two teams will face each other over the course of two games. So I wouldn't be surprised if they both come out trying to leave it all on the ice.
So Caps go with the power play line here of Larson, Dye, and Mast. This is not one of NSYNC's better songs. And yes, they do have a couple of good ones. This isn't one of them.
Yeah, interesting song choice here. Larson on the face-off. Wallace is going to come up, try to send it up in the direction of the Caps forwards. Puck's sailing back. Caffin. Dye tips it over to Larson. Larson has it. Nice little backhand pass to Dye. Payton's going to stop. He's going to fire one. Puck is still loose. He put it on net. Stopped by the goalie. Puck is still loose. Caps still have it. Dye's going to chase it again back behind the net.
Wallace is the open man here. That's going to be...
They're going to call... I'm not sure if they're going to call...
They're going to call that on Peyton.
That's going to be... they're calling that on Peyton.
I don't...
Interesting call there. Peyton was in front of the player. The puck was also in front, and somehow got Peyton for a penalty. Peyton's getting the explanation.
I'm not a... I don't know that he's using sign language, nor am I fluent in sign language, but what I can tell from the hand and arm signals, I believe he's saying Peyton was not making an attempt to get up, and he was preventing the other player from getting up. I don't know. I just don't know. I just gave this whole speech about how the officials have been doing a good job. So,
nevertheless, the Caps are on the penalty kill here. So we'll have a minute and a half, and we're trying to kill it off, being down a skater. Mahaffey and Sunkel fighting for it there in the corner. Caps trying to regain possession here, down a skater. Oh, that's a dangerous spot there. That puck's loose right in front of the goal.
He saved it.
What a stop by Luca Fink. And then some extracurricular activities going on.
Oh, he just hit the goalie.
Now Luca's not happy whatsoever. A lot of the typical haze coming from the Pillar crowd.
I think I'm okay with this all playing here. Oh no,
Yeah,
we are going to go.
We're definitely going to send
We are going to go
to the box.
Wow, I don't know if we just talked our way into a 4-on-4 there.
Luca was extremely unhappy about something that happened there.
Oh, we're asking for the goalie to be assessed a penalty. I don't know. The goalie left.
It is not illegal for
Is
the
that
goalie
illegal?
to leave the crease, despite the
Checking our rules official, Adam Barnett. Can the goalie leave the crease?
pretty sure.
We're getting word the goalie cannot leave the crease. Regardless.
I wasn't aware the goalie couldn't
Probably
leave
the crease area. Yeah. Judgment call. All right, that's a gift. We'll take it.
So here we go.
4-on-4 hockey.
4-on-4. Racer takes an elbow. Just went out of play, but Racer did take a nice elbow up to the head area after he let go of the puck.
I think Brayton has officially introduced himself to every member of the Pillar team.
I agree.
So this is their player.
Here comes 15. Got some wheels. He fires it. Lucas sends it wide. Back to the neutral zone. Let's see if Sunkel can get here. Now Huber comes in to help.
That's
What?
tough.
It
was over the line.
Oh, it was already over. I
Yeah,
thought
it was.
Boomer stopped
Nah,
it
it
from
was.
going over the line.
He fished it out. It was over the line.
So we'll have a face-off here.
Not quite pond hockey, but not far from it here. 4-on-4 for 20 seconds.
You don't want to leave 12 with an open shot. That puck's still loose. Hughes. Caps have a hard time getting out of the zone. Now
It's
it
out.
does leave the zone. That's
that's out.
offside. The second there, I didn't think they were going to call it, but it's definitely offside.
Yeah, so back, we got power play here. Ezra Betts, Colin Alexander, and Luke Warden. Actually, no. Caps are going to go with their power play forwards here for 38 seconds. Lots of.
Definitely
Lots-
have
that's-
too many skaters for the Capitals.
Yeah.
Now they corrected it. We got 5 on the ice now. This guy is going to send it into the Caps offensive zone off the board. Larson and Mass are the other forwards down there. Trying to regain possession, which Mass does. Just going to send it back up to the defensive players. Nice pass over to Wallace. Back up to Dye. Tries to get a shot off. It's deflected.
That's going to be a trip on Hayden. Shoot.
Now we're going to have another penalty. Cross-checking.
That's going to be a. Oh, really?
Yeah, calling cross-checking.
What do I know?
On Pillar.
What do I know? So we'll see. We'll do our best here to translate what we're hearing
From the opposing fans.
from the opposing team.
We're making reference to the quality of the officials. They're not
We're
happy
not
about it.
definitely not happy. We're going to be in a 5-on-3 situation here. With Dye, Larson, Mass, Hughes, and Letestu. 11 seconds on the 5-on-3, 1:30 on the overall man advantage.
So Caps have the control of the face-off. Mass with a shot on goal. Mass.
Micah just got his stick absolutely hit out of his hand. That's
Mass backhanded shot. Still got Dye there. A little more pushing and shoving going on here right after the whistle.
Yeah, we're okay. Everybody's okay. Everybody's going to be okay.
Nice job by the Caps getting the puck all around the net. Bodies there, chances to put it in. If they keep doing that, they're going to get another one here relatively quickly.
So 108 remains on the minor penalty. Pillar parents correctly pointing out they'll need 4 skaters. They were only at 3. So Alexander, Warden, Betts, Caffin, and Wallace.
The Warden will be on this face-off. Caps control it. Back to Wallace. Fires it a little wide. Betts has it. He's sending it back to center ice. The Warden was taken down pretty hard.
Yeah, I mean, watch that.
He bounces up quickly.
Net front play has been dangerous here.
So Caffin comes back to collect it.
I ran out of real estate there,
Yeah.
Tim. Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
This is something.
Not the best play there, but let's see if Alexander the Great can chase this one down and do something here.
Ooh, did we touch it? We did not touch it.
They did. Called icing on that.
Ooh.
Ooh, all right. Now the opposing fans are suggesting
eyes
a
checked.
visit to the optometrist for the officials. So
Ouch.
the comments are spiraling downhill on bordering personal attacks.
Tim, as the parent of a 14U official, we don't love it. We don't love it when it turns personal.
We do not.
Keep the eyesight out of it.
That's right.
Love this puck movement.
There's Caffin looking for an open shot. Probably waited just a second too long, and his lane kind of got taken away there. Caffin has it again.
The penalty expires. Back to 5-on-5 hockey here. This will be icing.
One of the players made an attempt to lay a big hit on Wesley, and it did not go well for the opposing player. Let's
Yeah, so
say
we're
that.
9:44 here, all the way down. Caps will put the line out of Sunkel, Mast, and Huber. Letestu and Mahaffey will skate on defense. Party Rockers. I don't know.
LMFAO.
Great Kia commercial, I believe, at one point.
Yeah. Maybe that's what wore it out.
There's a lot of Kia.
Sunkel, Mast, Huber, current forwards, Letestu and Mahaffey, who you see here skating back on defense. Mahaffey tried to clear it and was stopped on the board by Pillar.
It's hard not to say Pilar, isn't it?
It is, now that I've said
my
it all
fault.
morning. Huber has it here. He's going to send it over to Mast. Back to Huber. Some falling bodies. Some
Ouch.
Mast shoved into the board, but he's up. Yeah, we're going to have a call here.
I don't know what we got. You gotta love Boomer playing Peacemaker. I believe we have some sarcastic clapping at this point
Yeah.
from the Pillar parents. I understand. You want to see it called clean. You want to see it called both ways. We've certainly not agreed with all of them.
Nope. If you ask our boys, after every single game, the refs suck. I've never heard them come off in hundreds of games they've played and say, you know what, those refs are really good.
I thought Boomer reffing would give him more empathy for the officials. I think now he just knows like what the right call would have been.
Yeah.
He's a great official, Tim. Very proud.
He likes the authority.
He does a good job.
It's good.
Ooh.
I hope Gabe picks it up a little bit more
Ooh.
once he starts driving and get himself to the rink and just kind of hang out there for a couple hours and do a few games and earn some money. It's kind of a pain in the butt driving to the rink even more than we already are. But not a bad gig if you could just schedule back-to-back-to-back games.
Is this Akon? think it might be.
Yeah.
Sunkel, Barnett, Huber, Hughes, and Racer. 56 seconds remains on the minor penalty. 8:27, a lot of time left here.
Yeah, this period is really dragging on. A lot of whistles, a lot of puck stoppages. Barnett fighting for it down there in the corner. Here comes Huber to help. Sunkel comes away with it. Racer with a big hit.
Foot race here.
Yeah, Hughes is in a foot race with number 15, who's the fast skater we mentioned before, and now Huber coming in to help in the Racer. Good team effort by the Caps to get back and get that puck out of there, clear the zone.
Wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more. That's probably, nope, no trip. Yep, trip.
There's the whistle.
Ah!
So yeah, Racer for a trip, I believe. Yep. Caps will go on the penalty kill. Happy. The test two. Betts and the Warden.
Letestu and Mahaffey will back them up. 7:33, man. So essentially a full power play for the Pillars. Good touch there by Ezra Betts.
Pilar Pillars. Agent of chaos, causing chaos to the opposing team at the blue line. Sends it back into the opposing side, but got an icing call.
1:11 remains in the minor penalty to Braden Racer. Betts and Warden will stay. Mahaffey and Letestu will stay. 7:13 remaining. Dangerous defensive zone face-off here for the Warden. Nice save by
controls it. That's still
That's a
loose
hand
puck.
pass. That's a hand pass.
They're going to call it a goal, and there's definitely a hand pass discussion.
I think we got something there. Hold on a second. Everybody wait.
But they're discussing
Everybody wait. That's 100% a hand pass. Well, I don't know about 100.
After all of the Capitals coaches were signaling hand pass, but we'll see what they come up with.
Let's see here.
For the moment, it stands as a goal.
It's going to be a goal. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it was really tough. There's a lot of just bodies piled up. Definitely went off of his hand, but I don't know that there's justifiable evidence that he passed to someone else with his hand that resulted in the goal. That's a tough one. You have two officials and no replay there.
Yep. Caps have got to weather a storm here. Pillar is stepping hard. Pillar's going to try and jump on the advantage here.
So we got a 2-on-1 for a Pillar here with only Catherine back, and here comes Wallace to help. Big hit by Wes. He's going to get called for it.
Come on.
Now we got some additional shoving, pushing, swinging. It all started with a penalty by Wes. Wes and Boomer are not happy with the official. Be careful not to get penalized further.
So we're going to go 4-on-4 here. Luca's got to change his stick. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know, Tim. I kind of turned my head. He took a run at him.
Yeah, I mean, it was a big hit. I mean, I don't know if we're going to say that. It's hard to tell from this angle if he was.
We've got a Lord of the Flies situation here. Probably.
Lord of the Flies.
I mean, guys.
Let's zoom in.
I recognize that one of the officials is probably the same age as the boys, so I
wish they were mic'd up right now.
I mean,
It'd be legendary content. 5-on-5. I did hear him call that.
So Boomer is probably just sharing what we shared with him. Pat Benatar again. This isn't even the best
right.
one.
I feel like the DJ just instigating at this point, saying, "Hit me with your best shot." After
Mike Betts just wanting to get a couple things cleared up here, speaking with the bearded official.
all kinds of confusion going on here. Discussions happening. So I don't know. We're yet to determine how long of a penalty. They haven't put it up on the board yet, and what they're going to. Hopefully, it's just a standard minor 30-minute penalty for West, but nothing is up on the scoreboard. I guess it's possible if they got him for a 10-minute, then maybe they're just not going to put up.
I think if it's a 10-minute there would have to be another player in the
they'd have to put
box.
someone else up there to serve the
But
initial penalty.
But I also don't know if it's offsetting 10 minutes. But we are just.
Yeah, because they do have someone in the box as well.
Henry's got some nice edge work here. You're just kind of working on the backward C cuts.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's using his. Henry using his time wisely.
So I wouldn't mind. I'd love to see the boys kind of come together here.
They're 10s. There's a 10-minute signal over there that I can see the ref making. So
I just don't. I guess maybe. I suppose if it's a hit to the head, I don't know. I think that's about the only thing I could understand. So we're not gonna know. We may never know. Either way, we're 5-on-5 for the foreseeable future. Hayden's going to go here, and he's got a step. Boomer's got it.
Boomer and Mast leading the charge up here. Sunkel comes in to help, gets a stick in there. Hughes and Testi back on defense. Nice little move there by a player from Miller, but a little high. Hughes gets it over toward Mast. Sunkel had it for a second. Aiden manages to get out of the zone. Huber bringing it in, but it's well defended by Hiller. Huber has it again.
Oh, shoot. Ouch. Good hit by Hayden there in the corner.
Puck's collected by Sunkel. Tried to get it up to Huber, but he couldn't get his stick on it. So now Hiller sends it back down deep into their offensive zone, where Hughes has it again. Caps need to have a little bit more sense of urgency to get it out of there and get a little offense going here.
Yeah.
They sit back on their heels. We're giving up a tying goal. Playing a little too defensively, a little too timid at the moment. Henry comes in with a check there.
Dangerous play. Kalen's got room.
See if Kalen can do something here. He's got a 1-on-2 situation. He gets past one of the Hiller. It's a little bit of a line change coming here for the Caps, so they're delayed to get there to help them out. Wraparound attempt by Barnett. Whistle blown.
Kalen, as we've said, pretty comfortable working behind the net there. Larson, Barnett, Dye will stay. Mahaffey, Wallace on defense.
Hiller comes away with it for a second, but the agent of chaos.
Kick and skate.
Oh boy, here we go. Here's a shot on Luca. He stops it. Great play by Luca Fink there.
Everybody take a deep breath with me at home. That's a great save by Luca. 4:29 remains. Wes is back on the bench. So I think everybody's good. I think we're 130. I think that was a 130 and everybody's good. No harm, no foul, other than like the 13-year-olds punching each other.
Which at this point is becoming somewhat normal. Oh, dangerous play there. Puck is still loose in front of the zone. Peyton's going to send it out in the direction of Barnett, but Pillar gets it back. Micah does a good job of sending it. He's going to go off. He's in a little bit of discomfort. Goes off onto the bench. Lucas sends aside a shot. Guy fighting for it over there in the corner. Puck is loose. Mahaffey back up towards Guy and then to Barnett.
Or out.
Puck gets out into the neutral zone. Guy chasing it. Mahaffey's also up there. Mahaffey has it. Oh, he was trying to get it back towards Guy. Really nice attempt there, but deflected by Pillar. The Warden going after it here.
Oh, no.
That's Mahaffey back again. Uh-oh, that's a bad bounce. Unlucky bounce for the Caps off of the skate, sending it back toward their defensive net. Now we're going to change. Nice little poke there by Alexander the Great.
I tell you what, that didn't go over. That did not go over the line. That is another gift. Great effort there by Alexander the Great. Quick whistle there on the offside. Nickelback. That's about right.
Yep.
And I'm a nickelback defender. But 3 minutes now remaining. Well, 3:05. It's a hit from behind.
We're going to have a penalty.
Yeah, it's a hit from behind.
Pillar.
Yeah, Mayo.
Elbowed Warden.
Yeah,
into the board.
just drilled him right in the back.
This might be the longest third period in history, Chris.
Dad Council sending encouragement to Wesley. Now we are officially 3 minutes, 1:30 in the power play. Sunkel, Maston, Huber will be up first. Caffin and Wallace. Getting word that it's possibly a member of Pillar's team's birthday.
All right.
Boomer absorbs a hit there in the corner.
So the opposite effect this time in this game, the clock is the Capitals' friend. The more they can milk off. It's not quite time to start burning clock there. They're just getting aggressive. They want to sit back on their heels.
Oh!
That's an offsides call that
Probably is offside.
it was tough.
It's probably offside.
I'm not sure that it crossed the line or not, but our opinion does not matter.
Nope. They haven't received my 23-24 officials patch nor my 24-25, mainly because I didn't register or take the course.
Mainly because you didn't know they were going to play Sandstorm.
I tell you what, just when I think they're out, they suck me right back in. Here's Wesley.
Wes off the board again. Getting close to 2 minutes left in the game. The more the Caps will keep it down here in their offensive zone, the better. But here comes Pillar. Nice job there by the Caps defense. Oh, Mastic goes flying.
Stick.
Goes and collects it. Puck is loose. Caffin's going after it down there.
It's going to be icing, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're not going to. Oh, they are going to call it. I didn't think they
Yeah.
were.
1:40 remaining in the game. 11 seconds on the man advantage. So we'll have Larson, Dye, Barnett, Letestu, Mahaffey, and Luca Fink.
Larson on the face-off, waiting for an additional Pillar skater.
So Hart or Hartier, not sure how you pronounce it. He's their best player. Keep an eye. This is a dangerous shot here.
He's right in front of the goal. Sent wide by Luca.
Kid can play. Clearly.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's on the ice the rest of the game at this point. It's only
I-
a minute and a half left.
If you're playing to win, and I would assume that they are.
Actually have that their number 12 player is very good too. Who's also on the ice, kind of closer to
Yeah, I
us
think you-
at the moment.
You almost have to. All right, here we go.
Face-off controlled by the Caps.
There we go.
They can use to get it out.
Oh,
There's
it's
a
a trip.
trip, and that's going to be called. So they tripped Peyton. They get
Wow.
called for that. Pillar's going to have another player in the box.
It is, I mean,
Much to the dismay of the Pillar fans.
it is a trip.
Definitely a trip. Okay.
Oh.
Now we're exchanging.
Shots
between-
fired. Mom's counsel.
Chris and
Mom
I are stuck
counsel.
right in the middle of it as the moms are accusing each other of paying the refs.
I tell you what, Tim. You know it's close when you hear it whiz over your head.
That's right.
And that one, danger
It's been a
close.
feat of logistics for us to figure out who the local refs are going to be here in Toledo and pay them in advance. I mean, I'd be really impressed.
We can't even get a Frickers order
Yeah,
put
exactly. We can't get our Frickers order in time, but we can figure out who the refs are going to be, pay them, and get away with it.
in. Was that an option?
Maybe.
I didn't see that button in crossbar.
Yeah. It was actually on the menu at Frickers.
I wouldn't know.
Ref bribe. It's right by the appetizers.
Oh, almost dangerous, almost high stick there.
Yeah.
Mass die working together.
Less than a minute left. That's Dye with the puck. Centering
Oh.
pass. Gets intercepted
Shoot.
by number 15. They're going to have to get back and defend him. So he gets past Racer. Nice play by Aiden there. Great job. Larson sends it back down to the neutral zone. Here comes a great job by
Oh,
the
empty
Caps
net.
to send it
Empty
deep.
net situation.
Do have empty net.
Well, I'm going to take a seat, Tim.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds. We'll be 5 on 5. Technically 6 on 5, if we're getting specific.
So they have an empty net situation for Pillar.
Yeah, we got Warden Betts, Alexander. Oh, never mind. We're going to have Sunkel come on here. All right. Timber.
Every time the Caps can get this one out of their defensive zone into the neutral zone to be a benefit.
I
Oh,
think he did it.
a full-length shot and goal by Wesley Cap, who nails the long-range shot to seal the deal for the Columbus Capitals.
High degree of difficulty on that shot, Tim.
That was send that man to the golf course. Great job
So
by
Warden
Wes.
Betts, Alexander the Great, Mahaffey, and Letestu.
Wes knew exactly what he wanted to do with that puck before he got it. He did just that. Letestu. Happy rips one. And that'll do it, Chris. 5-3 win in the second game against the Pillar Hockey Academy. Columbus Capitals will end the weekend 2-1. The only loss being this morning. Successful trip to Northern Ohio, Northeast Ohio, Northwest Ohio.
Yeah, we had kind of mentioned in the before the weekend started and in the lobby last night. You get 2-1 on the weekend, you feel pretty good about yourself. This is a good team. This is
it's a
a team a goal and a quarter better than the boys in my hockey rankings. Boys battle them all morning. I mean, I know they lose by 2 goals. They essentially lose by 1 goal, giving up the empty netter. And you could say the same thing here. Pillar loses by 2, but really probably just loses by 1.
Really 2 evenly fought games. 2 teams that were pretty equal. Caps needed to play very, very well in order to try to have a chance to beat this team. And they did. Good goaltending. pretty well. Pretty good connected play. Kept pressure on the goalie. Come away with the win. So, that'll be it. Chris, another fun weekend of Capitals hockey.
Should we clean up the schedule here a little bit, Tim?
Let's do it.
We'll be opening up our Fairgrounds tour next week, taking on the Pirates of Rocky River, or the Rivers of Rocky River, or the Rocks of River Rock.
Let's go River.
Let's go River. So the Rocky River Pirates will come on down as the boys skate right in front of the Zamboni, always a safe move. They'll take on the Capitals at the Fairgrounds. That game will be contested. What day is that, Tim? I gotcha.
I only know what I'm doing tomorrow, and that's barely.
It's going to be at 1:10 and 6 o'clock next Saturday. So for all of those fans in town that will be checking out the Columbus Capitals live, there are some new parking regulations that I don't exactly know. Do you know the ones and the twos in the parking situation?
It's changing rapidly.
So we'll do
Figure it out. Just leave a little extra time. Get down there at the Fairgrounds before the first game and see what happens between. Maybe we'll get to head over to Bud Dairy. I haven't been there yet this year.
I'd imagine there's no way we go down there and don't find ourselves at Bud Dairy. So they'll be back in action next Saturday, a couple practices, but Coach Fink and the rest of the staff have got to be happy with what they saw out of the boys this weekend.
The best news, pleasant ride home after a win to end the weekend, so we'll take it.
All right, well, Tim, thank you very much.
Yep, thanks for tuning in, everyone, and we'll see everyone back in Columbus.